Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to Jaye's One Key Event 4th edition. We are rolling right along this round of 16 weekend already in the back half of the matches, and oh boy, do we have another very exciting one for you here today. It is going to be our second seed, hz404, taking on our 15th seed, alemagno333, to see who will be continuing on into the winners quarterfinals. Those who will be dropped down into that losers bracket will need to make a run of a lifetime to continue on in this tournament. As always, my name is Sparky, and I am joined in the commentary booth this time around by none other than the host of this tournament. It's going to be Jaye. How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm here. I'm excited. I'm happy. Oh, they've picked beginning at the beginning of the pool. Finally, someone has done it correctly.
Perfect. I regret to inform you, I will not be doing it correctly in my match.
No. Understandable. This chart is, I want to say it's like the hardest rice chart. Not gonna lie.
It's so brutally punishing because of the fact that it's a minute 34 seconds. It's got a lot of really awkward patterns, and one miss and you just bleed like 50k.
Here's a fun fact for you for JOKE4. This is actually meant to be Rice 1 in qualifiers. It was meant to be the beginning of the tournament.
And
then we decided against it.
I am so glad you guys decided against it. I would have cried.
Yeah, the chart did not turn out as anticipated.
Oh,
right, but we're off already. Jeez.
Oh, okay. I was holding my breath because I saw Hertz holding on to a 100%. And I was like, oh no, we already had 2-1 mills from Great T last weekend. I was not ready for another one.
Oh, I have to check. Did he 1-mil anything this week?
No.
I hope not. Thank goodness.
They showed that they were human on the rice charts.
How low did we get? I'm gonna guess 3. We
Uh,
got a 4. Okay.
4.
Oh no, we did get a 3 on Beyond the Sun. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they were making up for last week. The zeros that they posted were a little ridiculous, but turning our attention back to this match, I mean, what can we say? I mean, Hertz and Great
This
T,
map is so short.
it's really short. We can't really latch on to anything. Alemagno found a couple of misses, and that's honestly the entire map. You missed once on this chart, and unless there's a trade on the other side, it is very, very rough sledding to try and make up any ground on this particular chart. Hertz already 62,000 points to this very abrupt ending.
998.
Casual. 13.
You know, sometimes I wonder if I'm making a pool too difficult or not, and then Taiko players.
Yes. If it's a rice chart, Taiko players will destroy it.
I need to delete rice charts. They just... Yeah, we need
True.
an all-in tournament. The Joke all-in tournament. I'll come up with a funny... What is going on? Alemagno is picking Rice against HZ, runner-up of JOKE4, and then HZ is picking LM first? Okay.
And this is also pretty short.
This is actually a very long pool, honestly. There are a lot of charts over 3 minutes in this one. Thankfully next week will not be like that.
Well, we're just gonna do TV sizes next weekend.
I don't know. This is like the... This is like the last chance for a bunch of lower bracket players to play in Joke, and like knowing my track record, who knows when the next Joke will happen, if it does happen. I mean, so I made sure it was lengthy so they got to enjoy it.
There have been more Joke iterations than I think probably even you were expecting at this point.
Yeah.
The fact we made it to 4 is...
Well, I mean, anything after JOKE2 would not have happened if not for COE 2023, and then it's been full gas ever since that happened.
the motivator.
We'll see how long the gas keeps up for, though.
I mean,
it's been fun.
Wait and see.
It's a headache to organize, but it's genuinely the most fun I've ever had with tournaments when it actually runs.
Yeah, I can agree. It's definitely the most enjoyable tournament to play in, because I actually qualify for it.
Well, this map is... I want to argue this is like the hardest chart in the pool. So...
I disagree.
This This one is a quarterfinals map if I've ever seen one.
I feel like it's really just like the last quarter of this chart can take you for a bit of a ride. Getting to that point unscathed is a bit of a feat in and of itself, but a lot of the patterns aren't really the worst things in the world. That burst could catch the players out, but I mean, both alemagno and hz are holding on to their FCs here. It's just, I mean, separated by the accuracy. It's basically, it's not fair that Taiko players have such astonishing rice accuracy, and then when they learn when they actually get the LMs down pat, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, remember when I gave you the nerfed version for Vigilantes? I should give you the, the unnerfed. I should give you the unnerfed version for this chart.
Oh dear lord. No, I saw the other chart, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's mean. That's very mean.
I don't know what I was doing. I was cooking something.
Yeah, something. Hurst dropping a 200.
Right now. Yeah, I saw that, but hitting that 1000 combo mark right now. Looking pretty good. HC did always appear to me as the stronger LN player out of themselves and Grape Tea. So, gotta warm up for that Grand Finals encounter.
Yep. Yeah, what would it be? Semis or finals?
Oh, it would be finals.
Finals and then potential Grand Finals rematch. I mean, there are maybe some players that could cause a bit of a stir. I look at all the UK players that seem to just be
they're also strong.
Very, very strong, like trio, quad. Now that you have pulsing as well in that, in that equation. But I mean, for this one, 992K, very, very good score. 4 200s and oh my goodness, a 100. Didn't even see that one pop up.
What is Zubin doing at like 8th, 9th seed? What is he like? What is going on?
I don't know. It's very fun to see. But as we continue on, alemagno gonna go for hybrid 1.
Yeah, very organized picks, very quick.
Yeah, they kind of know what they're wanting to play here.
They are nice. They are picking the shortest maps in the pool.
Yeah. This one's pretty fun. I think there's some abrupt little bursts here and there that could be a bit of an issue, but outside of that, pretty straightforward. I always like to say it in commentary that the hybrids are always like that half step above everything else, just by the nature of how they need to be charted. That being said, I feel like these are reasonable for once.
Yeah, and this is the part of the tournament where the maps actually start getting good, because I stop mapping and Sparks and Teasel and Iron start coming in. They actually know what they're doing. I'm just the what's the phrase? The quantity over quality guy. I'm the guy that sees 20 charts need to be made, and I'll just
make 20.
Yeah, they're ready, guys.
Just throw it into a blender. Yeah, you guys deal with balance.
It does feel like that a little bit sometimes.
I mean, it happens. I mean, there's everybody that it feels like everybody that wants to make 1 key charts are also players that want to, or are also people that want to play in the tournament. So it's like you can't really use their maps.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
So kind of limits the options. But I mean, going into this one, halfway through the chart already. And this is the closest we've seen between the two of them. 3,500 points the difference, 0.3%, the accuracy discrepancy, and all to play for potentially on the third map of this best of 9.
Yeah, both players doing very well, holding over that 99.5%. We definitely got some interesting LN release, and the 1-6 bursts coming up here. Hoping no one is caught out by them. Everyone's going to hit them. Very nice. Still only 4k score difference. It's not too. It's not too separated right now. I
mean, it's just maybe a couple of 200s from hz to bring things back into the equation. There's one that got dropped in that last sequence. Are there enough awkward LN timings in this outro to potentially give Alemagno a chance to sneak this one out from under them. The gap is closing ever so slightly, getting back up to that 99.6 mark.
Oh, HD with a miss. Hang on.
Alemagno actually takes the lead here, going into the last liver of the chart.
There's no hard patterns left. Genuinely, it's like maybe some like triplets, and that's it.
I am holding my breath. 10,000
He's
points.
take it.
Oh my god, Alemagno actually gets a point! Yes!
He's done it, not a sweep.
Not a sweep.
I've got to say, actually, I'm super... the matches this week have been so enjoyable because of... It's not like last week where it was just sweep after sweep after sweep. This one, actually, there is competition running around.
Oh yeah, no. In the Venn diagram that is the dichotomy of this player pool in this bracket, I feel like it's the most overlap we have seen in a hot minute. Like, we have seen some very, very surprising results in this round alone.
Alright, I'm calling the rice too. No, I'm wrong immediately. Okay, so they're not going by length order.
Interesting to see both LNs off the board here. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the matches this weekend because I was working during the bulk of the Saturday matches, but how popular have the speed picks been? I feel like nobody's willingly going to those, which is surprising.
So we've had 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches so far, and the speed picks are both at 5 each. So
okay, so there is some representation. Okay.
So it's not bad. It's funny, the chart that's been picked right now is actually the least picked so far this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably because of the length. I'm willing to bet it's because of the length.
The thing is, it's been first, other than right now, it's been first pick, basically, anytime it has been picked. But yeah, I do understand this one. It's a very simple, like, this is the type of chart where it's like, I don't know, it's not difficult enough where you feel that you need to be fully attentive, but because the song is a little bit repetitive, the patterns in it aren't repetitive for the same riff, which means that you do actually require a lot of focus. I find this one actually very mentally tiring, despite being an easy chart. So I can understand people wanting to not play it.
Yeah, it's because it shifts focus so often, like you were saying, where it's like those patterns don't repeat themselves in sections where you're expecting them to occur again, that you can autopilot some of these sections and just end up overrunning a lot of the streams because you're just assuming that that is going to fill in the gap, and that's when you run into trouble. But for right now, I mean, neither player falling victim to that level of like complacency, and Alemagno, despite having a little bit of a shaky start, it started to like even out a little bit, climbing back up into that 99.6 range where they were in the previous map, and that's all they really needed to be in position to strike back here. But Parrot's now up to that 99.9 range, I guess, kind of snapping out of it from the previous pick, and Alemagno finds a drop going into the second third of the map here.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's just such... the pattern is so simple, but if you just... I don't know, if you just shift focus for a split second, all of a sudden your triplet is now a quad and you've missed.
Yeah. And on we continue into the back half of the map, the lead extending to about 15,000 points by virtue of that drop from Alemagno, losing a pretty decent chunk of accuracy as well. Meanwhile, just... I don't want to say cruise control, because I imagine there is some modicum of focus that needs to be paid attention because of the fact that things do get varied, especially during this section. It's very easy to
LN
forget.
Get really tight on this section as well.
Yeah, you can just be bleeding 300s all over the place, and then they just ever so slightly extend towards the end of some of these sequences where it's like if you start overholding a little bit, you can start dropping accuracy, but neither player actually falling pitfall, or falling, I keep saying falling pitfall, keep falling victim to those little intricacies, and Alemagno recovering very nicely from their earlier drop. Her still holding on to the full combo on their end. Very unlikely to drop below that 99.9 mark unless they find like an errant 200 here in the end, but everything's pretty consistent from here on out, it feels.
This song is also one of those. Here's some more joke lore for you. This song is also one of those songs where the featured artist only has one song listed on their page. So if we want to, check off the artist on our usage quota, like this is it.
Perfect.
This is the choice. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a United from One Key World Cup.
Oh yes.
It's just one of those songs where it's like that's the option.
And that will do it.
997. Very nice. Yeah, don't look at Alemagno's score. Just do not look at it. I do not see a thing.
My eyes are glued to that score. I do see it, but
cannot look away.
Unfortunately.
Race 2, there it is. Okay, yeah. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. It's the fourth shortest song, but it's still 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah.
This is a very long pool.
When I was going through this pool, because I did actually have to look at the maps, I was like, wow, can I just go down the order from difficulty from easiest to hardest, whatever the star rating is? I'm like, man, this pool is really swingy. Because I just got all these swing pattern songs all in a row.
Yeah, Kuma no Ito is swing, Hybrid 2 has some swing, I think Speed 2 even has some swing patterns in it as well.
Yeah, but this is literally just
This is Swing the Chart, the movie, the sequel.
Yes. This is 1-3 and you're gonna enjoy it. I don't even know if they are 1-3 snaps. It feels that's my
I think they
default.
are, because there's no way it's 220 BPM. If it's a 1-3.
Just very double time 1-3s, 1-6 if you're going slow. These little doublets also just kind of get on your nerves a little bit because you're wanting these slower ones, then you have to pick up the pace a little bit for the quick snap ones, and that's where you could potentially run into trouble here. But neither player messing up the early ones, and I mean, true to form with the rice picks, it feels like at least one rice pick in each pool has to be a player's de facto default bread and butter pick. If they can't swing a score on it, then it's kind of okay, it might actually be Jover. But this one might be it for Alemagno. 99.76, highest accuracy we've seen from them in a pretty decent while. I mean, to be fair, they're playing with a human metronome on the other side, but a human metronome that can actually find mistakes every now and again. So just have to wait and see as Alemagno starts to climb up in terms of accuracy. 99.77, close to the 99.8 mark. 2,000 points to margin between the two players.
Alright, everyone getting the cheeky little 6 split there. Not really sure why I charted it like that, but it was kind of funny.
To annoy people.
Yeah, you know what?
To get at least one comment out of somebody.
Ambition accomplished.
Yeah. As things stand halfway through the map, I mean, this is about as close as you could ask for if you are Alemagno. It's oh, but a very loud 200 gonna drop him down and extend this cushion. I mean, it's wild that a 0.5% is about 1,000 points in the grand scheme of things between these two players.
Yeah, it's so close. It's just teetering on that 4K score difference right now. There are still opportunities to miss, which is the scary part.
Yeah, this I feel is another map that just requires your full focus because you can get very lackadaisical about respecting those swing rhythms. You just are rounding out the entire sequence. And if you try playing it straight, that's when you start running into trouble. You start picking up those 200s, or worse, you just start getting early rushes of 300s. And both players have been doing well to avoid doing that. With an 1/8 of the chart left to go, it's still a 0.1%. I imagine as things stand, Alemagno is going to stand to be very disappointed because this probably feels like a run of a lifetime for them. And then they're going to look at hz4
the 99.95.
Yeah, it's like, what more can you do from this position?
998.
Very nice.
404, just like his name. That's crazy.
Wow.
It was written in the stars, and the cards, and the palms, and the something else. The crystal ball.
Steals. I mean, again, what can you do against a score like that? It's like, all right, cool. That's literally the best I could do. 993K, Black Flag performance to the V1SS 35 300s. It's hard. Now the question is,
they did their utmost, but it was not enough.
and that's just how life is sometimes. But no more LN charts, 1 Rice pick, 1 hybrid, 2 speed picks. It's gonna be Rice 3. They don't even give me a chance to even like try to throw in possibilities. This is consistency.exe, consistency.map. 4 minutes of just straight 1-4s all over the place without it being like a stream pick.
Yeah, it's qualifiers Rice 1, but like buff.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's a very entertaining song to listen to at the very least, similar to the qualifier. Opinion, of course, may vary, but at the very least, it's engaging. It's not
objective
just
fact. Awesome.
It's a good song. I like these like power metal type charts.
Power metal.
For especially for like a Rice pick that's meant to be like this, where it's like, okay, yeah, you're just doing the boots and cats off the drums for 3 minutes effectively.
Yep. Resisting the monkey urge to just chart a death stream is so difficult.
Give it to Iron, they'll give you a death stream.
Oh, that's true.
This is a precursor. This is we'll know we've transitioned into late game when this particular pick says Iron instead of Jaye.
Oh, okay. Gee, I wonder how long you'll be waiting.
Probably till tomorrow.
Only time will tell. My lips are sealed.
Oh, well, you got 3 of them right there, so we won't have to wait that long. So, as things stand, I mean, both players are good at Rice charts. Who'd have thunk? It's just the consistency, the little minute details separating the two of them as things stand. It's inside of 2,000 points. It's 0.2%, but both players hovering a near perfection mark. And again, one of the two is going to be sorely disappointed with the result at the end of the screen, because it's going to be a 990k score. And what do you do?
That's okay. The maps are so long that someone is bound to choke, right?
Somebody's just gonna autopilot one of these patterns. I mean, to be fair, this map does actually throw a couple of curveballs at you, like those doubles instead of like full triples, and then every now and again the streams don't. Yeah, the streams don't line up exactly, and there it is. Alemagno tripping up on the first real like mix-up pattern going into the middle portion of the map, and with that, gives Hertz maybe I don't want to say insurmountable advantage, but 12,000 points on a Rice chart like this with how accurate they are might as well be 100k.
This is the hardest part. This is where the choke is gonna happen. I'm channeling my inner beat 43210. It's not working. You're almost about the 1k combo mark. Alemagno is fighting back for the 400 though.
I mean, stranger things have happened, and right now, I mean, as things stand, again, near metronomic performance on the other side. As Alemagno, I mean, to Alemagno's credit, they have been able to claw back the accuracy. They're not just like missing and then languishing in this like low 99% mark. So it's like they're keeping it clean enough, and that in and of itself is pretty terrifying. It's just the fact that they're playing up against a brick wall.
I can only imagine the mental fighting someone like HC. Like, you make one mistake and you just, like, is it over?
In most cases, I would imagine so. Unless you're somebody who has a massive amount of cope like me, where it's like whenever I miss, I'm like, oh, who knows?
Now, whenever I miss, I become the underdog, and that's when my true power is unleashed.
Exactly. Last weekend was terrifying being the higher seeded player because I was like, oh god, the weight of expectation.
No, I hate being the higher seed because everyone wants you to lose.
No person more so than yourself sometimes, but I mean, valiant effort at the end of the day. A 5-1, taking a point off the number 2 seed, whom we somewhat expect to be untouchable, but again, 3300s. That seems to be the marker for them. Very well played overall, and
yeah,
very, very strong. I wouldn't want to play alemagno in the losers bracket.
I would have lost to both players, I think, in this match.
Yeah, myself included.
It was a very good match. AC gonna keep going on in that winners bracket. They're gonna verse Error Fion next week. In the
Ooh, that should be a fun one.
Spicy. And then Alemagno is gonna drop to the lower with a verse Chris. One day I will learn how to pronounce the Italian player's name. Who took a 5-3 win over Saija earlier today as well, which was also a good match that you should watch.
Yeah, had some very good ones so far this weekend. So lots to look forward to next weekend, but we still got plenty more matches to come here. We've got another one coming up about
30 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ethan versus Dimples to see who advances to the losers quarterfinals. So that one's gonna be one of the few elimination matches we have, and then a very lengthy break where I will be playing Mini Egg.
Yeah, good luck.
Good lord, I'm gonna need it. It's fun. I get to wake up, play this match, and then go to work.
That's wow. That's really our lifestyle at this point. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't get old.
The grind never stops.
Truly. But hopefully you guys stick around for all of those matches to come. Until then, we'll catch you guys later.
Ta-ta.